What if I told you the next major advertising platform wasn't Google and it wasn't Meta? Some new update that they recently released that's gonna change the way you run traffic. It's actually OpenAI. And it's incorporating ChatGPT because they're gonna start rolling out ads soon. So here's what you need to know, and here's why it's important for you. And this one change is gonna reshape the way ads are shown and written. It's literally gonna shift billions of dollars of ad spend from Meta and Google. And companies will start allocating a certain amount of their budget now to what we call research intent-based ads. Look at ChatGPT, OpenAI, whatever you want to call it. ChatGPT is a research-based platform, or more for deliverables and maybe getting copy assets or doing research, right? It's research intent. Google was more search intent, and Facebook was more informational intent. And I'm excited about this because, when people allocate budgets, they dabble, and that creates a blue ocean to be able to spend more money on ads. I can't wait for that to roll out so that I'm spending $500, $1,000 a day, like right off the rip, while everyone else is spending, bird feed money, $5, $10, $50. Now, if you're running ads or planning too soon, you don't want to have to play catch up over the next 12 months, so you better listen to what I have to say to this video. I've been doing a lot of research about it, so here's what you need to know. And I'm gonna break this down simply, without hype. Yes, I'm excited, but I'm gonna give you the straight facts of expectations, why this matters, and what kind of content you should prepare to start rolling out on the OpenAI ad platforms. Now, if you're new to the channel, we haven't met, my name is Jason Wojo. I'm a 9-figure advertiser. I manage over 6 figures a day in ad spend, and we've helped our clients do over 9 figures in ad revenue. We currently manage about 550 client ad accounts, and me personally, I spend about $25,000 per day running my own ads to book my sales team over 110 demos per day for a sales team of 11, which most agencies will never get to. So I see a lot of ad spend, not just personally hitting my Amex card, but across client accounts in 90+ niches. And what OpenAI is doing right now, it's a bigger signal of what's to come in the advertising space. That's why I believe a lot in copy, I believe a lot in intent, and I believe a lot in KPIs and tracking things more thoroughly, not only just focusing on creative and targeting. Now, here's what OpenAI is actually doing, and most of the headlines that you see on the news or maybe on online forums, they're missing. They're not just adding ads for the sake of driving revenue, because that's how these platforms make money, not just on your subscriptions. When Facebook first came out, they made money through sponsorships and ads. Right? They still make millions of dollars every single day, maybe even billions every day from advertising. But they also make money from your subscriptions. Maybe you have the Meta Verified subscription, the Meta Business Suite subscription. Like, these are ways they're making money hand over fist. The marketplace, etc., all that jazz, Facebook shop. There's multiple revenue streams that Facebook has. OpenAI's has been how much server-side stuff you're using, who you're hooking it up to, all the credits, and then obviously your plan monthly to get premium access to ChatGPT and extra features from there on out. Now, what they're really doing is they're experimenting with context-driven content to feed their AI even more, because data is what they're in the business of. That's very different from search ads, social ads, or traditional display ads that you see on Google search or, Google shopping, etc. Instead of interrupting your feed and giving you a pattern interrupt, you're now gonna be able to put ads behind intent, not just searches. So for example, if I'm asking ChatGPT to write me the top 5 pieces of ad copy for my med spa for this kind of offer, it pumps out the content, and then there's gonna be an ad over there that says, here's how to scale your med spa to blah, 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 blah. It's intent-based. You're looking for med spa ad copy, you now get a program to help you scale your med spa. That is intent. That is probably one of the highest levels of targeting I've ever seen, and it's coming to ChatGPT. Someone asks a question on GPT, it then reveals the answer, and then it's gonna give you the solution with the ad. And it's not really like discovery traffic, it's more decision stage based traffic. Now, if you're wondering, is this a threat? Like, are my Facebook ads gonna decline from this? Am I gonna start seeing lower ROASs? What if I can't crack ChatGPT and get a high conversion right away? What's gonna happen to my social campaigns? Okay, this is a threat, and here's why. While Google dominates search intent, it's dominating the intent of someone trying to find something near me, or trying to find some type of channel, or whatever their solution is, or they're trying to get a question answered. And that's where you see those whole AI powered or AI answer on top of Google when you ask a question. That's feeding the GPT machine. Search is keyword based, it's reactive, and it's very fast click action based. ChatGPT, on the other hand, is going through the thought process. While they're thinking, doing research, now we're hitting them. If this is not as powerful as Google, it's a lot more intent-based than Facebook, that's for sure. And ChatGPT is now guiding the thought process instead of responding to it. So now let's look at Meta. Meta is more about abrupt pattern interrupts, day trading attention, good hooks, virality. It's a social ad platform. But as you've seen, Meta ads are getting more expensive year in and year out. That's why it's important to build organic. That's why it's important to have a good personal brand. Post more content daily, go on multiple traffic sources. You got higher CPMs, you got shorter attention spans, and you have higher skepticism. When you have more skepticism, you gotta go to a platform that has more intent behind the search or the thought process, just like GPT is gonna be implementing for their ad platform. Chat-based platforms like GPT are actually flipping the model completely. They monetize trust and usefulness, not disruption. Now, this is not gonna kill your Google or Meta ads. It's just creating a new category of buying intent and buying persona. So why is this important for you as that advertiser? Maybe you have an agency running your ads, or you run ads for your business yourself, or you're looking to maybe partner with us in the future, which you can do by clicking the Calendly link in the description below to see what it looks like for us to bolt onto the business and run your paid traffic. Now, here's the part that most people get wrong. This is where, when a platform like this creates a new category, it's gonna reward advertisers for doing things differently. And this isn't about just like, oh, go in there and run ads tomorrow and make a bunch of money and get excited. While running ads is exciting, you gotta do it correctly on the right platform with the right intent, with the right persona in mind. 3 big shifts are already happening. Number 1 is that your offer is gonna be rewarded more for sticking around on the platform than just the attention you bring to your ad. AI doesn't reward clever ads. It's gonna reward solutions because that's the thought process or the intent of the platform's usage. 2 is funnels are gonna beat ads. If I have intent now, what is my funnel gonna look like? Straight to the point headlines, straight to the point VSL. I have intent behind the click. I don't need to explain too much because intent is already there, and now there's just actionability on the offer, which is why offers are also gonna beat the ads. And 3 is authority is gonna compound faster. People are using ChatGPT religiously now. So if they see your ad next to an intent-based thing on ChatGPT, you automatically have associated authority behind the platform, which means that you're gonna have an easier job at creating that social proof and authority to get people to increase their trust and buying power with you. If your system relies on one ad, one page, and one close, you're gonna struggle drastically because traffic quality is gonna improve, but tolerance is gonna decline. Now, before I help you prepare for the shift, if you want us to bolt onto the business and run your paid traffic across Facebook, Meta, YouTube, Google, and for the future, GPT, and other search intent platforms, I want you to click the link in the description below, and also it is pinned in the comment section. It is our Calendly link where you can book a call with one of my senior advisors, go over the business, your offers, your funnels, what you're currently doing, where there's some bottlenecks, and see how we can solve that and service that for you ongoing. So click that link and let's get into the solution. Here's what you should be doing right now before these mainstream channels on OpenAI become ad juggernauts. Number 1 is fixing your offer. If your offer is not crystal clear and doesn't solve an actual pain with a result-driven promise and a timeline, it doesn't matter about the new algorithm. The algo's not gonna save you. Your offer is still dog shit. Number 2 is building a trust-first funnel. As these platforms come out and a lot of money's being spent, there's more options than ever before. So when you're trying to ride this trend, you better have a shit ton of trust. 3 is pre-selling before the call. Do not attract crappy leads by hiding the fact that they have to invest when they hop on the phone with you. You also want to pre-sell the intent of what they're searching for. So they're looking for something on ChatGPT based on intent, you better have a really good result-driven promise solution to pre-sell it before they even hop on the phone. And more than ever, stop tracking clicks and CTRs. Track buyer quality and lifetime value. The higher lifetime values you have, the more you feed the platform through the API, the more data you're gonna be able to push through OpenAI, which is gonna put more money in your pocket as the ads get seasoned and warm up. And I can't wait to see what the pixel is gonna look like on GPT. Now keep this in mind, every major shift in advertising always keeps the same pattern. Early adopters win, late adopters complain, and everyone else tends to blame the platform for why their shit sucks. And I don't want that to be you. So I hope this video gives you some context. There's some information on release dates. It should be coming out this year. I'm very excited about it, by the way. And if you want to get into the beta, you can go on Google search and you can get opted in for the beta or sign up for the newsletter to get updates around this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you're excited about these updates. If you want us to run your traffic, like I said, click the link in the description, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.